Hey everyone, happy Halloween. This is the reading for October 31st, 2021. And I hope that you are having fun wherever you are. I hope you are celebrating well, whether you celebrate Samhain, Halloween, All Saints Day. This is the day when the veil is the thinnest. You have the easiest time to tap into ancestors. If you are a person who has a hard time tapping in or connecting with your ancestors, try a meditation and or a cleanse or a fast from the 31st to the 1st, and you should see some connection for sure. You should hear something, you should feel connected, you should be able to communicate, whether you use divination, runes, what do they call it, a pendulum, either way it goes, or just your intuition. Okay, so this is an amazing, beautiful day. I use some different cards just because it is a holiday, and marriage was actually in reverse. I'm going to fix that. There we go. Okay, and so we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is not a day to mourn, even though whatever holiday you celebrate, this is about death and endings and new beginnings and the transitions, I'm sorry, that happen when we leave the physical body and go back into the spiritual realm. So the Five of Cups in reverse is when we have let go of something, when we have realized that we no longer need to carry that grief because our ancestors, the people who have passed away, the sadness can leave and we can appreciate what we learned from them and or from the situation. Now, this is associated with golden seal, which is actually something that I take often. Golden seal is amazing. A lot of people take it as like antibacterial. It's kind of like one of like the holy grails when it comes to fighting off illnesses and things like that. It's so funny because I was actually thinking about um, golden seal earlier because I was a little congested and I was like, you know what, I need to take some of that. It was like my spirit just told me to take that. So I will be buying more of it. Maybe you should buy some too to get ready for the winter. Um, and so yeah, it's very helpful. But regardless, the Five of Cups helps us feel better. Nobody wants to be sad. Nobody wants to be depressed. But what I love about this card is that it helps you find the solution. All right, so let's see what we have for the Five of Water. Okay, and it says that golden seal, seek out healing waters to ease your pain. A restored heart clears the vision. Golden hope dwells deep underground. Old growth trees covered in moss line the bank of a rolling creek in the woodland area. The forest is wet and dripping with life. A stand of golden seal is protected by the barrier of its twigs. The young plant is thriving but remains vulnerable. White flowers emerge, bringing hope, and they're describing his first card here. Grief is a necessary part of healing. You may be lost in sorrow or depression, unable to move forward with great loss. Allow your feelings to unfold. While Golden Seal is a prized remedy in its survival, it's threatened by its overharvesting. Tea made from the yellow roots heals irritated mucous membranes, conjunctivitis, wet cold, sore gums, and eczema. Golden seal root teaches us that healing can be buried deep within. Sadness can open the portal to intuition. Though you are in the depths of despair, hope is hidden in darkness. A small amount is all we need to get by. All right, so that is golden seal. And we also have the Nine of Wands. We've been having this card quite freaking often. So this is about standing your ground and continuing to push forward with the plan. Even though it might be tiresome, even though it might be hard to express, the Nine of Wands is saying that you need to continue to go. My daughter, she has Mars and Scorpio, and that's the transit we'll be dealing with right now. And she's just been really kind of just tapped out. I have too in a sense, but I'm just like, I gotta get up, let me clean my house, let me smudge, let me burn some lavender, let's get the vibes lifted, my niece and my daughters and my family will be taking part in just a dinner and celebrating our ancestors. And this is a great time to get rid of, make a pretty much like a New Year's resolution. And it's not like a resolution, it's actually getting rid of things that you don't need anymore. It's good to keep it to about maybe, 1 to 4 things that you're getting rid of and burn them. I have a mortal and pestle, well, a mortal, like a heat proof bowl that I'll be writing my things that I am getting rid of, and I will be burning them today or tonight, I should say. And so that's the Nine of Wands. It's like, all right, let me get rid of these things that I don't need so that I can push forward with the things that do serve me, that do make sense. There might come a situation today where you have to stand your ground, but this is in no way, shape, or form the day for sadness, depression, feeling down. You really have to stand your ground and find your happiness. Now, our ancestors want us to avoid the smoke signals. There are some things that have already been red flags that have been presented to us, and we know what these things are or who these people are. And today is not the day to, like I said, be stressed, find yourself in analysis paralysis. It's not a day to be in your head, it's a day to be in your heart. And some of you are dealing with some broken relationships or some endings of some sort. Look at this marriage card. This woman, look at her. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? It's almost like she was forced to marry this man or something, the way that she looks in her eyes. Maybe she's happy, I don't know, but with it being in reverse, it's a need to readvise your relationships and your partnerships. Um, and or just focus on you. I love how this woman is standing strong by herself. And so this is a day of self-preservation, pushing forward, connecting to your ancestors, and not letting anything keep you down. So have an amazing Samhain, All Saints Day, Halloween, however you celebrate, and I will talk to you later.